everybody, welcome back for another episode of Let's Play Legend of Zelda, the Ocarina of Time. I'm your host, Grandpa Mania. And on the last episode, we got here to the Forest Temple, and we were taught the Minuet of Forest by Sheik. And so in this episode, we're going to tackle, hopefully, a good amount of the Forest Temple. Alright, so something I should note is that, so far, and as we've done Ocarina of Time, all the long months and everything, in which I'm sure several of you were able to go into hibernation and come out of. I was able to knock out most, if not all, of the dungeons in one shot, or in like one video or whatever. Unfortunately, with the adult temples, I'm not thinking that's going to be as viable, because these temples get significantly harder from when you're a kid, so yeah. And I guess something else I should also note is, if you guys notice any discrepancies in, like, my stats or whatever, I do highly apologize for it. See, what happened was that I was actually practicing this temple ahead of time, right? And I accidentally, like, recorded over, or saved over, like, I had finished the vast majority, I had only had, like, the boss fight left. And I don't know what, I think the gamer inside me is just like, okay, let's save real quick. Oh, by the way, we get a small key, and there is a gold skulltula up there. But as I was saying, I don't know if it's my gamer's mentality, but I'm like, okay, so since we're about to fight the boss, I don't want to really get a game over. So let me go save. Big mistake, because of course I wasn't really recording, so I had actually lost, I wouldn't say lost, but I'm not really able to use that save file to record because, because I had gone through most of the temple. So, if you guys notice any discrepancy, mainly I don't have Din's Fire, and it's mainly also that, I don't have 3 heart pieces, but other than that, everything should be up to like normal, I guess you could say, after this dungeon. So yeah, once again, and it's kind of funny too, because I actually spent the better part of my day streaming, actually, me playing through all this game. So what took me literally like 3 or 4 hours on a stream took me 3 or 4 months on NinBuzz. Well, in any case, let's go on forward into this room, and guess what? Stalfos appeared. Oh jeez. And wow, this one's really aggressive. See, I'd actually had a failed recording of this. I'm not gonna lie here. Like, jeez. I'd actually had a failed recording because I got a game over. So, and I thought rather than show you, and okay, nice. Rather than show you that, I'd just make a new recording, I guess. So, these guys were actually kind of jerkish to me. In any case, basically these Stalfos, basically what you have to do is just kind of wait for them to come at you, I guess you could say, and just basically get them with their guard down, like that, and just kind of try to get an occasional shot on them every once in a while, and yeah, it should be fine. Alright, so by defeating all these Stalfos, we get the small key. Yes. Alright. And one of these actually contains a fairy. Of course, we definitely want that because we don't want to die. Yes, no, that dying is bad. Very bad for our health. Alright. And so let us also get rid of this, because there have been too many times when I've played Zelda games and I've accidentally used fairy. Come on. Yeah, I know you guys are among. I know you guys can sympathize. I know a good amount of you probably have done the same mistake. In any case, let's go back. Oh wait, by the way, if I didn't mention the name of this enemy, it is a blue bubbly. Yeah, I didn't choose the name. I don't know what they were thinking, but in any case, we get a Deku Nut for beating it. Alrighty. Okay, so now what we want to do is head on over to the immediate right. It's basically the northwest position of the room. And so we saw a block like this actually before in Kakariko Village when we raced the Dampe. So what we want to do here is, I think, there we go. We want to play a Song of Time. And is that the Song of Time? Yes, it is. I actually remembered a song off the top of my head. I'm proud of myself. I'm very, very proud of myself. Alright. So let's just continue on through here, ignoring him because he's a jerk. And these guys, these can be a little irritating. I will openly admit that. Let's see. Hey, come on. You can do that. Okay. And killing that. See you drop. Okay. So I guess you can if you really want to. Just come on. Yeah. Just kind of hook shot your way up. Kind of saves a couple seconds. And we just want to be careful. And jerk. There's no good conceivable way of beating out that sculpture. You just basically have to out-climb it, for lack of better words. And unfortunately, he can get kind of irritating to get up, but whatever, we managed to get past it, so. Alright, so let's go inside this door, and there is another blue bobbery, just, you know, block him with his shield, and he loses flames, and we can beat him. Except, he does get irritating. I love how I'm saying it as if it was an actual person. The bubblies do get irritating, though, because they kind of just flop around, and half the time the hit detection on this game is so, like, it's so kind of just dated, I guess you could say. So, come on, so that it just kind of, unfortunately, you kind of have to just kind of miss, and they do a lot of damage. I love how I lost. It's a really bad habit of mine where I'll be talking and mid-sentence I'll just lose my train of thought. I don't know. In any case, just jump all the way down. And so what we want to do is go down the well. And, whoa, that was a close one. Settle down there, RJ2, settle down. Points to whoever gets the reference. In any case, ow, that hurts. Yes, we want to jump down the well. And funny enough, actually, my first time playing through this, I'd actually jumped down here with little to no health, so I died. However, of course, when I found out that there are 2 hearts there, I raged a lot. It made me cry on the inside. Well, personal problems aside, by draining this well, we get another small keys, which brings it up to 3. Hooray. Okay, so basically now what we want to do is head on back to the main room. And when we get to the main room, come on. And I'll just take care of them. Might as well get a stick, because these sticks do more damage than the swords, which is kind of it. Come on, you could do it, Link. Okay, I guess Link doesn't want a stick. I can't imagine why you wouldn't want a stick, but I guess Link doesn't want one. Fine, be that way, you jerk. In any case, well, I've been saying in any case quite a bit. So let's just get on with this and open up this lock, shall we? There we go. Okay, so let's just get rid of the sculptures. Sculptures go down 1 hit because of the hook shot, which is always a very convenient thing, because otherwise we'd have to wait for them to turn around, which can get pretty irritating. Alright, so let's just take care of this guy. It takes only 2 sword hits to take care of him. And so what I highly recommend here is using Furor's Wind. As you may or may not know, Furor's Wind actually sets up a warp point in a specific point at a dungeon, so it can be very useful to speedrunners, I guess, or just people trying to cut down on time, aka Let's Players worldwide. Alright, so let's just climb up this ladder. We're not going to be facing any enemies anytime soon. Well, that's not completely correct, but just not in the next couple minutes, so we don't really need it. And I love how there are arrows painted on the floor. I can kind of see why people are saying she gets irritating. Anyway, like I was saying, it's not really necessary to have her sword out. And I love how I'm validating that we don't need it out, but whatever. Okay, so just bring it out, like, kind of halfway so it can still fit in this little hallway, I guess. Not so little if we can hold this huge block, but okay. Alright, so let's just continue on. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. It's really a wonder, actually, that Link can actually even push this much. You know, considering his spirit, he's been resting for 7 years, and basically his body just aged. Wouldn't that mean his muscles would also corrode? or like, you know, just die out kind of. Because, you know, in all honesty, that's kind of how it would work, right? If you don't use your body for a while, it's just gonna go numb because you're not using it. Well, not numb, but it's just gonna go because you're not using it. So, who knows? Maybe they kept him on a spiritual treadmill, which, the Nintendo logic. I know someone invariably in the comments will say, it's just a video game, get over it. Okay. So, let's go back down. And I guess this is actually a perfect time because not much is happening. I guess perfect time to bring out a question of the episode, I guess you could call it. So, you know, as you all know, this game is getting a 3DS remake. And that would make it pretty much its third or fourth remake of Ocarina of Time. You know, obviously it came out for Collector's Editions, Master Quest, and more recently the Wii Virtual Shop. So, I'm kind of curious, you know, how do you guys feel about it getting remade over, say, something like Majora's Mask or something, you know? Or, like, over another Zelda game that may need to be remade. You know, how do you guys feel about an Ocarina of Time remake? Personally, I would have honestly preferred there to be a Majora's Mask remake as opposed to a Wind Waker, as opposed to a, what am I trying to say? As opposed to a Ocarina of Time remake. Because, I don't know, I think Majora's Mask was a better game, honestly. In my honest opinion, I think it's a better game, and the only reason why I think reviews didn't reflect it is because most reviewers didn't really understand the game itself when they reviewed it and only took it at face value, you know? So, in that respect, like, I think, you know, we all kind of, I guess our generation, I guess you could just say our gaming generation kind of just grew up a little, and we kind of understand the maturity behind Majora's Mask. Which, I mean, this is all my opinion, just, I guess in the comments below, just, you know, let me know what you think. Alright, so we have to ignore this red Poe, unfortunately. We will be dealing with it later, but... By the way, these are all girls, in case you didn't know. Alright, so let's go into this room, and we're locked in. That is not good. And of course, a Stalfos appears out of nowhere, and he's walking on the air. Jerk. Alright, come on. See, basically, what you gotta do is just kind of go nuts, and I guess you can hope. Just... There we go, and... Okay, that was convenient. Come on. And, okay, there we go. Basically, we just have to, you know, wait for its guard to go down, and... Now it gets a bit tougher, because, once again, we are faced with two, and these ones don't actually, like, completely despawn after they die. So, they can get kind of annoying. And, come on. Okay, cool. Alright, there we go. And, of course, Ocarina of Time just decides to drop frames. It wasn't even my Xbox, or my Xbox. Yes, my Xbox. I'm playing Legend of Zelda The Ocarina of Time on my Xbox. No, it wasn't even my GameCube. It was actually the game itself, which is actually kind of surprising to me, because it never happened to me in my practice runs. In any case, by defeating all three Stalfos, what do we get? We get the Fairy Bow. Yes, that is correct. It is this dungeon's item, and it is basically the slingshot, except for adult Link, which I still don't understand why he can't use the slingshot, but okay. Alright, so I think just right here I'm just going to really quickly boost up my health, because I do not want to die here. Because, hello Link, thank you. Okay, get you, there we go. And, okay, so now what we want to do is, if you guys listen to me and, you know, use Furor's Wind, just set up Furor's Wind again. You cast Furor's Wind, return to the warp point, and it brings us back to the warp point in which we first started. And let's just take care of him. And come on, come on, hey, get over here, get over here, you flopping skull. Jeez. Hey, did I? Yeah, I just. Get over here. He's running away from me. Stop running away from me. Get over here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Final lane. Final freaking lane. Alright, so basically you just want to get back up to the top, so I'll meet you guys there. Okay, so we are here at the top. I just decided to take care of those normal blue bubblies off screen. And so what we want to do is just shoot down that eye with the arrow. And so by doing that, we fix this twisted hallway. And that's exactly what we need to do, because let's continue on, and I can show you guys in just a second why we want to do that. Alrighty. So this is also I highly suggest being very wary of your surroundings, because this is when the floor masters can come and steal you and send you back to the entrance. Well, in any case, by opening this treasure chest, we get the boss key. It's the key that lets us get into the boss room. Alright, so let's just, come on, let's just get rid of you. Get over here. Okay, there we go, and, come on, and you're scared of me. No, gee, no, lock onto him, Link, come on, and, come on. Gee, oh my jeez, this guy's a jerk. Alright, finally, jeez. Alright, so what we want to do is just head on out that doorway. Alrighty. And this may look familiar to some of you guys. Whoa. Settle down there, buddy. Settle down there, RG2. Settle down. Because, yeah, we're in that courtyard place. However, we don't want to jump down. We want to go into this little alcove over here. And this contains a wall master. I believe this is a wall master? No, floor master, I'm sorry. Alright, so when he turns green like that, he's actually invincible. And so he has little spawn children that you want to get rid of immediately, otherwise he'll come back out and try to kill you, which is not always a good thing. Okay. So now what we have to, and yeah, this is a magic jar, forgive me, I didn't actually gotten one so far in this save file. Well, in any case, by opening that, we get the small key. Alrighty. And so what we want to do is, let's just head on through this door right here. And guess where that brings us? Yes, that brings us back to this room. And let's see if I can. Let's see. Okay. Okay, that works. You can shoot them down with arrows, and that equally dispels them. I don't know why, but it does. Well, in any case, let's go back upstairs. Climbing up these ladders and whatnot, and basically what we want to do is, now that we have the arrows, we can actually take care of those sisters, the Poe Sisters that were laughing at us while we pass them to get to the bow. So let's go do that right now. Alright, come on, climb. And I think actually also when we take care of a couple of them, we're just gonna call it an episode there, because I know a lot of you guys are like irritated that I do it, but I like to keep my episodes at about 20 minutes or so. So, alright, come on. And so that's the itinerary for your Legend of Zelda episode today. Alright. And, come on. Okay, now, come on. Get over here. Link, come on! Don't be that guy, dude! Okay, there we go. Killing you. Alright, take out this arrow. Shooting. And this game is actually really generous for the arrows. I don't know how to say that. I missed like 4 times. Yeah, like I was saying, this game is actually very, very generous when it comes to the arrows. Like, if you miss a little bit, like, it'll be like, oh, that's cool, dude. You kind of hit it. So we'll give you pity points for that. Alright. So, let's go on over and let's see. We want to just jump on over here. And let's go here. Alright, so we see that, dude? It's actually very, very advisable, actually, that we go do this from the middle floor. Okay. Because then, what you do is just target onto that, shoot the portrait, and of course we gotta continue that on. Let's see, and shoot you. And of course the last one is right there. And so comes out the red Poe. I forgot her name. I'm sure I'll probably put it in, like, just overlay the video. And so what we have to do here is just shield, and let me tell you, this chick is easy, honestly, because all you do is just basically back her into a corner. She goes into that little invisible state thing, and just corner her, and we have it. And so it takes normally 5 hits. Of course, jump shots are 2 hits. And let's see if we can't get another one. And there we go. There goes the first one. And as we saw, that thing is now lit, as when it wasn't before. Alrighty. Let's open this, and let's see what's inside the treasure chest. Kick it open, and we get another small key. Quite useful to us. Alright. And so let's continue on past this room into the next room, which actually contains yet another Poe Sister. Actually, the one of blue flames. Alright, so what we want to do is just basically the same strategy. It's mirrored rooms. And let's shoot you over there. Let's shoot you over here. Come on, let's get a good angle. There we go. And let's shoot you right behind us. There we go. And she goes down to the bottom as well. Okay, and let's see. There we go. And of course, same strategy, same old, same old. Just kind of push her into the corner, get a couple shots on her, and we should be good to go. Alright, let's see. And just push her into the corner as she goes invisible, just shield it against it, and yeah, these poses are very, very easy. They kind of look threatening, but not so much. Alrighty, come on. Swing your stupid thing again. And there we go. There we have it, folks. There is the demise of the blue Poe. Alrighty. And what do you contain? Oh, that's right. You contain... Let's see... Awesome, super special awesome... fanfare, I guess you could call it. And... we got the compass! Now you can see the locations of many hidden things in the dungeon. Alrighty. Okay, so as I said, I think we're gonna call it an episode here. In the next episode, we're hopefully gonna round up the last two Poes, and also hopefully we can finish up this dungeon. I'll see you guys then.